is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
The self-proclaimed future WWE, Austin Theory. With that kind of talent, you don't need to be liked.
A young man who beat John Cena at WrestleMania, putting him on a very short, very star-studded list. No wonder Theory is as cocky as he is. Who wouldn't be?
If you don't know how good Theory is, he'll be the first to tell you. Well, Theory's as confident as they come, and who wouldn't be when you look like this? This is absolutely sculpted perfection. A superstar with every ingredient to be a megastar. Yeah.
He may be abrasive to some, but LA Knight knows how to fire up a crowd, myself included.
Oh, look out. He's not going to wait to get things going. And now thrown back into the ring. Not holding anything back here. Hey, you get caught sleeping, you deal with the consequences. And the referee for this match is motioning to the superstar, saying they need to get into the ring. Yeah, trying to steer this chaos where it belongs. Superstars in the ring, and the referee officially starts the match. Oh, this is the way we're starting. The WWE Universe is in for quite a show tonight.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Great defense by Knight. Staring at Knight there. And retaliates with a counter. Masterful display of defense from both wrestlers. They're down there. Stop here. Shoulders down. Championship at stake. And the kick out.
He powers out
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time. Brutal back suplex. Being set up in the corner for something. Gentlemen, this is what I believe we refer to as unloading. Running knee. The challenger taking some minor damage. Oh, man.
DDT drives that head into the ground.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Placing him in the corner. Momentum moving toward Knight's corner.
LA taking flight. Driving the elbow.
Now, I don't think this is going to be a friendly visit.
Come on. Not like this. We don't need this.
Well, where are they?
What was that all about?
Get to the gut. I have a theory what's coming next.
The challenger is not holding back.
Two. Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
Using everything in them to protect the title.
And for a silver spoon kid like Theory, you have to think he's getting more frustrated by the second. That holds back Theory's attack.
Stalking his opponent.
Perfect execution by the champion. Two. The champion thought that was it.
Oh, that's how much they want this title, man. That's that championship spirit coursing through their veins.
Justice dies most devastating. And you gotta be ready if he's thinking one more time will be the charm. Theory's size and strength on full display without me. Austin Theory about to take his opponent. It just got as bad as it could for the champ. 2K, he's still in this fight.
We almost just had a new champion. Less than a second away.
And for a silver spoon kid like Theory, you have to think he's getting more frustrated. Oh, it's going to be an interesting kick to the midsection. Oh, look at this. No, Ataxia. That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ. Austin Theory about to take his opponent.
About to see a title change here.
Unbelievable.
Here is your winner, and new WWE United States Champion, Austin Theory.
And he's our new champion. What a win. I thought the defending champion had this well in hand, but the new champ had other plans.
The following is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania!
Welcome to Vice City.
Introducing the participants. First, from Miami, Florida,
Vice had a successful MMA career as a flyweight before arriving here.
Yeah, and Lola has all the in-ring skills and fighting spirit to succeed in WWE.
A superstar in every sense of the word. Vice has knockout power in her hands and feet. And she looks great doing it.
Here comes the one and only Zarya. A road-tested warrior who enjoys the thrill of combat.
Introducing the individual who drew number 2 from Adelaide, Australia, Zarya!
She's feeling it right now. The lights are about to be their brightest. The pressure is on. Can she pull it off? Can she go the distance in the Royal Rumble? We're about to find out tonight.
The war cry of Zarya, foreboding as ever.
I've said it a million times, but this is by far my favorite WWE match.
I think a lot of people would agree with you. The unpredictability factor, the alliances, the moment of triumph at the end, these matches are like epic myths playing out before us.
Straight to the belly. And an elbow.
Oh, that was a severe miscalculation.
Pressing their foot right into the gut. That's got to hurt.
We'll have our third competitor momentarily.
She's looking to end her right now.
Now we have Thea Hale, who wants to prove she's up for the challenge.
Avoids disaster with an elbow in the midsection. Oh, just completely rattling the jaw. Crushing the stomach with a stomp.
Oh, she retaliates. And Zarya reverses it.
Oh, man. About that time. Here comes number 4. Boom.
Foot to the gut.
The stomp to the gut with full force.
Now it's time for Alexa Bliss, who's looking to make waves here. And in a Royal Rumble, is it better to focus purely on survival or try to
show of disrespect from Vice. Number 6 on the way.
Clinging to the ropes, desperate to stay alive here. And Stephanie McCurry is the newest superstar to enter this world. And that was an expertly executed DDT. Sit-out slam.
Great presence of mind by Grace. There's the
Launched into the German suplex.
some well-timed defense.
And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
Part of Royal Rumble's strategy is to go after the weaker competitors. Right about now, survival of the fittest isn't exactly working in their favor.
And Becky Lynch looking to win her second Royal Rumble match tonight.
Of headbutts.
She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Showing off her well-educated feet and finishing off with an insecurity.
Vicious forearm right in the skull. Left side coming. A long journey ahead for number 1. With tremendous force. Here comes the winner of the 2023 Royal Rumble. Rhea Ripley. Now Rhea Ripley at the ropes, fighting for a grip on the brink of elimination. Face buster. Impressive defense stops Ripley. Oh, wow. And she's making her way to the top rope here. Forearms for the second rope. Driving down. Rhea Ripley.
Capped off with a clothesline.
Oh, the headbutt.
We're at number 9, but who is it going to be? Avoids the attack.
And we've got Taylor Presley as our next Royal Rumble entrant. And back into the ring she goes.
Turns the tables with an elbow to the gut.
We have a battle on the ropes.
This could be it. Looking very precarious.
Has been eliminated. Alexa Bliss has been eliminated.
Set up in the corner now.
Lifted into the fireman's carry. Uh-oh. Counter. Right when it was needed.
Raises out.
Things are looking a little rocky for her.
Nothing pushes your stamina like a rumble. You gotta dig deep and keep fighting.
Getting muscled up for a vertical suplex. Oh, nimbly landing behind a chop block.
Showing Jordan the door here. Showing off her guard.
Drop kick from behind.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Oh, we're going for a ride here.
We enter double digits with number 10.
Facebuster. And guys, Zoe Stark could really change the complexion in this Rumble. A quick reversal from her. Slice play. Counter. Power slam.
Back and forth, these two warriors go. Neither one letting up on the other even a bit. Neither one giving
The curse surprises her. Psyching themselves up now. Rhea's looking for the final exclamation.
Number 12 is on their way. Big suplex. Got him up there, got him up.
And it's as he did. Coming down the left to join the play.
Reaction keeps her away. And responds with a counter of their own. Reversed into a knee to the face. A string of counts.
Lucky 13. Footway to throw. Brutal. Climbing up the turnbuckle. It's insane. England gets the counter. Match here to make some noise in the Royal Rumble.
Tatum Lathley has been eliminated.
With an elbow. With a crossbody.
Finds a counter from Stark.
Right to the back. Quick thinking from her to avoid that.
And there's the sling blade. She's looking even worse for wear now.
Yeah, she is really looking out of sorts.
From the top. The WWE faithful communicating in no uncertain terms. It is electric in here.
Japanese kiss from above.
Up and knee right to the spine. Fighting with everything to stay in this one.
Trying hard to go to the top.
By the throat, hoisting their opponent. This can't go wrong. Change the direction of this rumble. Take down. Series of kicks and execute.
I don't think Dan can prevent what's incoming. Boom. Just
Stops the kick. Ooh, brutal body shot. Charlotte suplex.
It has been a struggle for these competitors, a struggle to fully gain the upper hand, a struggle to put an end to it all, but I'd say that struggle has been worth it.
This capacity is enraptured with every move these superstars make. With a midsection double underhook. Good luck breathing after that. She knew Ripley's game plan. Oh, what a response.
Number 17 incoming. Who will it be?
And here comes Zelina Vega, looking to change the complexion of the Royal Rumble. Ready to pull out all the stops.
Bianca Belair with the power and the KOD.
With a midsection double underhook. Butterfly. Love blower. Good luck breathing after that.
Entrant number 19. Here we go. That is some creative offense there.
The only person to compete in 2 rubber matches in the same night. Here comes Nia Jax. Looking to get an elimination here.
And it won't be easy.
Entrant in this Royal Rumble, out fire.
Incredible head scissors.
German suplex.
Kick to the stomach.
Lands a totally reversal. She's helpless here. DDT.
Refusing to give up the fight to her opponent.
To the sky. Right to the kidneys. Number 22 up next to the wall. These are prime spots. They have felt that coming. From behind. Backstep. And we got Tori Wilson stave off elimination.
Talk about a precarious position. Only several feet back. Massive headbutt. Opponent might Cargill now in complete control. Bianca is like a deer in the headlights here.
Here we go with entry 23.
Torres is this Royal Rumble's next entrant. And delivering an epic leg drop.
Now that's going to set up the opponent. Big, pressing down with a powerbomb.
And she's really
She's taken so much damage. I don't think she has much left to give. As she manages to avoid that bit of offense.
Who is lucky number 24?
Leapfrogs over their opponent and she's got her here. Lands face first.
The odds are getting a lot better to win at this entry stage.
Eve with the counter. Check out this athleticism. P-Fat looking to take control in the Royal Rumble.
Wants to finish this. Incoming. Evades the attack. Attacking the bar. Bad position for Torres.
That determined look on her face. Will set it up.
Driver. And able to beat Wilson from the middle rope. From the middle ropes, tornado DDT.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Number 26, ready to take off.
Big shot there by Kelly.
Torres.
Straight handedly, not the intended outcome.
Slipped out. Shotgun drop kick. Oh, not so fast.
Torres Wilson has been eliminated.
Well-placed elbow flies there.
Even slowed down yet again.
And right now, being this worn down makes you a very appealing target from the top. Eve getting out of harm's way.
What a club.
Hazardous position as Ruka gave her footing.
Twenty-seven is a great place to enter for anyone.
She evades the attack.
Inverted atomic drop. And now sensational Sherry.
Leaning against the turnbuckle now.
Prepared. Spot with a reversal.
Leapfrog.
We got entry 28 on the way.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
crafting an attack.
Angle belly to back suplex.
Roundhouse kick.
Oh, look at the knees. Precision strikes. Up and slides with a mixing up new driver.
To the corner.
She fights Piper back. Bang! Goodness, what an impactful STO.
Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response. Can't prepare the face for that.
Drop kick from behind.
Closed fist punch to the jaw. That's one way to break up a move. These two showing how well they know each other.
Swinging the elbow. The ankle. Going for a heavy hitter here.
K.O.D.
Luca has been eliminated. Wyman Valkyrie blacked in with a neck breaker.
We could be looking at an elimination.
Gotta hold on for dear life right now.
Face first.
Monroe has been eliminated.
That hair, it's not just the show.
Slam. She's got big plans. Thunderous power slam.
At their combative worst.
Win at any cost. Uh-oh. And gets out of dodge with a sweep. Belair wants to end this right now.
Belair hoisting up the opposition. This should do it. K.O.D.
Up handle applied. Boom! Gutbuster. Shoulder right in the midsection.
Another punishing backbreaker. Put in the corner now.
And Belair expected that.
Carrying that offense.
Oh, ouch.
All right, Hurricanrana. Laying out with a power slam. Right between. Uh-oh. Ronda's with an effective hit toss.
Getting to her feet here. Stumbling into the Lions Den. One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
She's starting to struggle here.
Oh, yeah, man. And you don't want to become a target in a Royal Rumble. Don't want to look like you can be an easy elimination, especially when we reach that final stretch. Best to just keep a low profile and bide your time.
Incoming.
Meathead has been
She
eliminated.
counters it.
She's coming too, and she's not going to like what comes next.
Belair so strong.
Thinking from Piper.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Has an answer for Niven. Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
And she does not care if there are no tap outs. She just wants to... And tapping does not matter. The distress has no escape in this scenario.
Big time. Oh, what a spine buster. Oh, right into a counter. Counters right into a backbreaker. She fights back with the counter. Caught with a lariat.
And she's looking intent on delivering something big here. Up and sparked with a Michinoku driver. Lifted high into an electric chair position. Driven down face first.
Trying to work the arm. Now in control. Gonna have to try to fight out of this. Body shots connecting. Suplex cancel that move. Putting some serious wear and tear on that leg.
And a trampling stomp. Placing her against the turnbuckle here.
This is a powerful way to eliminate someone. What a press!
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair.
We're now officially on the road to WrestleMania. And you're looking at the superstar who competes in the main event of the showcase of the Immortals.
Show up, get the W, and get out. Not a bad night's...
The following is a special referee match, and it's for the undisputed WWE Championship.
I think everyone is going to like this guy as our referee tonight.
Please welcome the special referee for this match, Javon Evans.
I'm glad we got him taking this role as ref. We're going to need a solid set of eyes keeping watch in this ring, man.
He's got a chance here to impress all of us with his ability to maintain order in the ring.
A little disorder never hurt anybody. I just hope he doesn't take the job too seriously.
As we get started here, let me remind everybody that the title is on the line here tonight.
Yeah, but that's just a mere formality. The way I see it, there is no way we crown a new champion tonight.
What he's getting into when he steps in the ring with Roman Reigns.
Yeah, Reigns' inimitable power could represent the end game for this superstar.
The OTC is here. The man who wears the Ulafala, the symbolic head of the Anoa'i wrestling family dynasty, the bloodline, a man, Wade, who was born and bred for this business.
Pressure? What pressure? As cool and calm as you could be, Roman Reigns just has ice water running through his veins.
This man is just dominance personified, a Triple Crown champion, Grand Slam champion, Royal Rumble winner, Tag Team champion, Intercontinental champion. The resume goes on and on.
Must have the lowest resting heartbeat of anybody in the locker room. Despite the giant spotlight placed upon him, despite the massive weight of expectations, Roman Reigns always delivers.
Introducing the challenger from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Mysterio. And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
The unification of the World Championship and WWE Championship in 2002 brought us the undisputed title.
The one title to rule them all.
Superstars know it, and so does the WWE Universe.
And when the gold is on the line, that's when the lights are true.
When the shut is down, he manages to make it barely a one count. He's not letting anyone argue that count.
You can tell he's taking this role seriously.
Taking this thing out onto the floor now. Oh, a neck breaker.
Time to back up. This action is getting a little too close for comfort.
Oh, it's suddenly got a lot more dangerous over here. Oh, headbutt.
Reigns checking under the ring now.
Retrieving a bag from underneath the ring. He's spreading those thumbtacks around like the seeds of pain there.
With that thunder stick.
Reigns able to get out of the way.
Got him in the corner now.
What are we looking at in terms of strategy tonight, guys?
Making every attack count, whether it's with a weapon or not, and making sure that once you've done enough to finish things off, you're able to do so in the ring. Not many rules in this match, but that's still a pretty big one.
Indeed, Corey. Extreme Rules matches still have to end in the ring via pinfall or submission. He's bracing for it.
Oh, got the swinging neck breaker.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Introducing the steel chain into this match. Getting out of harm's way. Clothesline!
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows and a stomp to the gut. Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
The champ looking a little worse for wear.
A ferocious Dominic coming out here.
The chair projected right to the face.
Roman telegraphing that one.
Oh! With the counter. And gets tossed back into the mat.
Springboard misses the target.
And the manager is searching under the ring. She could only be looking for something nefarious down there.
For the title.
And easily kicks out of the count. He's calling things right down the middle here.
That officiating's almost too good. In fact, I'd say it's suspiciously fair and balanced. Roman Reigns with a big clothesline. 3 big clotheslines.
The trap looking to retain.
Breaks the count in 2. There's no way he thought that was a fair count.
Look, man, we might need a new rep. That count was so slow, I thought time was frozen.
Heading to the top rope here. Uh-oh.
He's over
cadence on the count from him there. Our special referee doing the zebra stripes proud.
Pressing their foot right into the gut. That's gotta hurt. This is a bad position for the champ to be in now.
This is turning into a brawl.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
No confusion.
Why did it thumbtacks?
All those thumbtacks, they are going to look like chopped meat after that.
Dominic stepping up to the top.
Dominic Mysterio. Can we have a new champ after that?
He kicks out somehow.
I thought we were about to crown a new champ, but I guess not.
And this is what a good official does. Doesn't let personal feelings get involved.
And Dominic is now dictating the pace.
Dominic's seizing every opening.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Look at that, man. The man with a plan, setting up the table.
A lot of damage being piled on the champ.
This is a bleak-looking situation. It might be over here soon.
And say what you will about
Roman Reigns, target to climb, locked in. That would have been painful without landing on those tacks. I think they're going to go into shock after that.
and there's no backing down here. They're going to see who the better man is.
Those thumbtacks! Up the ropes already forming from that kendo shot. Over and over, lefts and rights. A barrage of elbows raining down. Just from a deadlift position, crashing through the tape. Turning it into the pin. Two. Balance. The rep with a fair and even count.
That kind of count from him is ideal.
The rep's down, and that's never a good sign. If you're going to break any rules, I suggest you do it now.
Dominic Mysterio, knees up, knees were up.
All the blood taken out of their body with that counter. Painful attack focused on the chest.
And deep into the match, Reigns lets fly another heavy attack there.
The head of the table will keep fighting until he has nothing left.
From the top.
High risk gave no reward.
No!
You can see every single thumbtack stuck on the skin, stuck on the gear. There may be nothing worse.
And Dominic's resolve might be wavering here.
Dominic has to create an
The champ goes for the cover.
And if the official doesn't get into position to count, well, the bias written all over their face. Deep into the match and not even a one count. What stamina! Cleveland with a forearm.
Reigns turns that around.
Just immediately being stabbed by hundreds or thousands of tacks. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies.
No, look away.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T.
And here he is, heading back into the ring. Oh, he flips that around.
And now Roman needs to avoid this submission.
Shaking.
Looking for a counter. And just like that, he manages to break the hold. A crucifix. Pinning combination. He kicks out at two. And you've got to appreciate that he's calling this one
A terrible mistake.
This is ridiculous. The referee was calling this thing completely down the middle, and now look at this.
Oh, we weren't in there, Cole. Maybe there was something we
outside. What's he got planned here?
Ducks out of harm's way.
Clothesline takes him down. Forget about it. And the action is getting a little too close for comfort here.
My word, colliding hard with that diamond-plated steel.
Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
I'll give you... Spreading out those thumbtacks now.
And let me tell you, landing on those, you'll be picking them up.
No, not the thumbtacks.
This is ugly. This is bad, man. And it's going to get worse later tonight when you have to pick all those tacks out of your body.
Crashing into the barricade with such force.
Running Hurricanrana.
Holy, meet the barricade.
Into the ring again now. He's headed out to the ringside area. Momentum has completely shifted to Dominic.
Mysterio is being smart and not letting up.
No, under the thumbtacks.
I can't believe it. There's no way you can continue after those tacks. Look at that. They're stuck on the damn body.
Attacking the torso again, doing a little more damage. Sent into the corner. On the top rope now. Dominic gets cut off.
And Reigns needed that badly.
Maybe Reigns has found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Owen fights back. Dominic with the reversal. From the middle rope.
He's able to dodge that. Dominic able to defend against that.
And Reigns,
Switching it up in time. Back jump. Rolling out now. He's getting out of there for a little bit. Buying some time to recover.
Using that barricade with great effect.
From the top of the barricade, belly to back suplex.
and he turned it around. Drop kick.
Some good thinking.
All hope might be lost for the challenger.
It's a stiff shot with that kendo stick.
You hope just to witness a match like this in your life, and to call it has been a true honor.
I couldn't agree more. This is why we all do what we do.
Big Superman punch.
And that's what you have to do when you are the head of the table.
What a shot! gets set back into the ring. Crashing onto the thumbtacks.
All those tacks, man. Stabbing into you all at once. The pain is unlike anything else you've ever felt before.
Catches the kick.
Turned into a dragon screw.
Just had no way to avoid the tax. And now, said tax have essentially become one with
Dominic Mysterio.
from the heavens. Frog splash.
Pivotal moment. We could have a new champ.
And a kick out.
Champions never give up easily. Case in point right there. There was absolutely no fault in his count there. Taking this to the floor.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
Opting for the kendo stick. He's not worried about getting too fancy here. Matches like this are really what it's all about. It's what this sport is built on.
Just look at the WWE Universe. They know there's no better place to be than right here, right now. Knew what Roman had coming.
Oh, got the knees up just in time.
Eats a punch to the face. He's got him now. DDT. And he's going to the top.
Dominic Mysterio.
Crash landing.
He just saved himself there.
And he's taking this to the outside now.
Impact on the jaw. Pressing their foot right into the gut. That's got to hurt.
Roman got out of
Look at that gash on the face of Reigns.
Managing to evade a precarious position there. Mysterio has him clutched.
Beautiful swinging neck breaker.
Reigns can't yield any attack coming his way.
Roman really having trouble with his defense.
What's Roman doing? Looking around under the ring.
Looks like a bag, but what's in the bag is what's more interesting. Headed out to the arena floor now.
And able to skirt around that attack. Counter upon counter. Great minds thinking of it.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Looking to get in more here.
Dominic Mysterio.
On point with the frog splash. Could that be enough to gain the title?
Oh, the champ is now going down easy. No way, man.
Neither of you can cry about that one. His count was as fair as it gets. One step ahead with the suplex.
All those thumbtacks, they are going to look like chopped meat after that.
Right into the thumbtacks.
And he is directed into Superman punch by Reigns.
You gotta be kidding me.
And that is the title. Not able to gather in tonight. What is the ref doing? This is a pinning predicament.
Instantly, he has his shoulders up.
You've got to be joking me. Not hold the phone. What the hell is the ref doing?
The Superstar can change their stripes, but apparently not when it comes to grudges.
Wait, what the heck's going on here?
Just decorated with all that shock of painful glitter now. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Was that an accident? Why would our official even do that? Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Pulling out the table, and I'm sure he's not planning on being the one to go through it.
Back suplex, no! Driven down. Effective counter.
Dominic gets the better there.
I'm glad we have a veteran ref stepping up to the plate in this one.
Oh, from behind.
What a Frankensteiner. And he gets delivered back into the ring. He's setting the table up.
This won't end well.
Dominic in the ring once more.
With the full trash can.
Absolutely fueled by adrenaline right now.
Good God! You see how that cable just imploded? That's an impact you'll be feeling a long time. Roman got out of dodge.
Kendo stick impact.
Avoided any damage now.
Right with that forearm.
Just getting bounced off the ring post.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
And Dominic is really dialed in right now.
Dominic's firing on all cylinders.
Come on, this has got way too far. Just stop this already. Dominic perched up top.
Dominic Mysterio.
We might see a new champion crown.
We have a new champion.
Unbelievable.
Here is your winner, and the new undisputed WWE Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
And a new chapter in this title's legacy begins here.
This is absolutely a career-defining moment. We're witnessing a new era in WWE.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Dirty Dom able to reverse the momentum. Here it comes. Dial it up. 6, 9.
From the top! And the front splash connects.
The following contest is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania!
It's about to get bouncy up in here, man.
Introducing the participants. First, representing the Street Profits from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 180 pounds, Javon Evans.
You may think you've seen it all, but Javon Evans will make you realize you ain't seen nothing yet. Calling him bouncy is only just scratching the surface when it comes to what the young OG can do.
Introducing the individual who drew number 2, representing the Vision from parts unknown, weighing in at 315 pounds, Eric Rowan.
He's got the Herculean task of attempting to win this whole thing from the starting position. He may have the physical toughness to pull through here, but does he have the mental toughness as well? That is the tough question the Royal Rumble match always asks.
He said he'll be making a statement in this match tonight and will deliver it emphatically.
First 2 contestants are in the ring, and this Royal Rumble is underway.
One of the most unpredictable matches in WWE. Strange bedfellows and backstabbing are common sights here.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Oh, the stunner. That was the best one I've ever seen.
Another superstar about to enter the fray.
Huge splash.
They are getting pulled.
Now Matt Cardona making that important walk to the ring.
And connects with the cut.
Drop kick from behind. Ouch. Caught that and reversed it.
Able to steer clear of danger there.
There's return fire on
What a forceful clothesline.
What a barrage of stops.
It's still early in this Royal Rumble. It's only going to get harder from here.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you want to make sure you keep just enough in the tank to avoid elimination from that and for the final moment of this match. Oh, wait a minute, gonna reverse that with some big punches. Javon quickly moves.
Here we go with number 5.
Just a phenomenal blitz there. Here we go. Kevin Owens headed to the ring to join this Royal Rumble. Going elbow caught him right on the bridge of the nose. Chop. He connects with a counter.
That suplex.
AJ Styles unleashing a phenomenal blitz on his opponent.
And now number 6 about to be revealed. And it looks like Finn Balor is geared up for this Royal Rumble. And that might have shook Rowan to his foundation.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Had it scouted and met with a back elbow. Neck snap with authority. Oh, did you hear that? He knew what was coming there.
Oh, yeah. Lucky number 7.
And Tony space here.
The prize fighter looking to have it hooked. Did you hear that?
Catching that elbow to the gut.
When they attack the looking for a suplex.
Stalking from above.
Physicality on display there. Unbelievable. D'Angelo one step ahead. And that turns things around. But now we see Rowan. And whatever the game plan, it didn't look to work out for Yoshiki there. We could see an elimination here.
At the ropes now. Only thing to do now is make sure both feet hit the floor.
Who is going to be number 9?
And destroyed. Laparca's the next entrant into this Rumble. Spinning. Down after going round and round. Chop after chop. Down goes the opponent. Impulse on the reversal. Number 10 will be joining us momentarily. Brazen shot. Rusev. This is the one he's been waiting for. Look what he's got here. Side slam. Dragon twist cutter.
And we are about to see the 11th entrant.
We've seen such a physical match in these events, and the wear and tear is starting to show. Now the time where the smartest competitor needs to take advantage of the situation. Is to figure out the quickest way to end this.
corner he goes.
Stopping that with a back elbow.
Lucky 13.
AJ Styles has been
Back and forth they go, and they still seem to be no end in sight. These two superstars are doing everything they...
Now we're going for broke. Driven down. 1916.
Jacob has got a target.
It saw what was coming there.
Suplex. Lights up. We're now reaching entrant number 14 in this Royal Rumble.
And the Parker gets countered there. And Gunther, who's aware of the magnitude of this opportunity.
The Parker comes right back at him.
Kick from behind. Looking for elimination here.
This is what we call gotcha time.
Ooh, look at this. Number 15 incoming, boys. Back suplex. Suplex. Charlie Dempsey coming out now, looking to stand tall in this Rumble. That's right.
Really just laying it in.
He's taking out some damage.
Hooks his opponent.
Crossroads.
Who is number 16?
Talk about who is shaky. You know the chance for him could be there.
And Brock Baker out next, ready to compete in the Rumble.
Rake in the face. That is agonizing.
Yeah, that's scouted. What a response. Teetering dangerously close to going over the ropes. Scratch, claw, grab, and he will fight off elimination. And I can't wait to see who number 17 is going to be. Dempsey jolted by the counter, shaking things up in this Rumble with Chad Gable entering the ring. Tremendous German suplex.
turning point can come at any second, and that can be the instant that ends it all.
Damian Priest looking to insist punishment on this Rumble.
Drives them down with a vertebreaker. Into a monkey flip.
Attacking with full force. Deep into this one with number 22.
Feet to good use and show every joint in this Royal Rumble match.
From above.
Has been eliminated.
Devastating count. Scott right after the DDT.
Reorientating them. Predicted that. Dave.
Yes, please. He sends his opponent. He's going to go for that Razor's Edge.
Razor's Edge.
He's in a bit of agony now.
The Royal Rumble is a grueling match. You're going to go from one to the very end. You got to keep moving. Just tossing him with ease.
Now on his way is Shawn Spears, who's aware of the magnitude of this opportunity.
Elevated flatliner.
And Gunther going huge now.
Been driven down and will flush. Taken down instantly.
Next up is number 22.
Now knowing Dog is making his way into the Royal Rumble.
Taking him to the corner now.
Punch right to the face. And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. Might be looking for the setting him up.
Arduous battle.
Oh my God.
over the top and lands awkwardly outside. Wicked kick to the lower back. And gets sent right into the corner.
And what a reversal for Chad again.
The arms are hooked. Tiger suplex. Stiff elbow shot.
We're in the home stretch with number 26. Almost there.
Boom! Step ahead there.
A nasty wake of the
Side headlock applied.
no doubt about it. Ridge high. It's ready to chill and rumble. Looking helpless right now. Fighting hard to get the elimination.
Finds a counter for Gable. A huge advantage. something up.
Big impact on that spine buster.
He answers right back.
Chest. Batista got out of the way.
He's in a precarious situation. Oh, a slam. Batista with a great shot. Pumped up in the corner now.
Oof, just driven face first.
Bad vibration. Neck breaker. Big time. Ball busted.
Batista is looking to close this one out.
Meanwhile, Marsh. Struggling to stay on the safe side of those ropes.
Yeah, Cole, this is a lot harder than you think.
Marsh has been eliminated.
Bad position here, guys.
We could be seeing an elimination any second now. The winner of the Royal Rumble!
Here is your winner, the Animal Batista.
Look at the superstar who outlasted all the others. There is no doubt in my mind that this is a Royal Rumble match we'll be talking about for years to come.
It's always great to visit the pay window, but a victory like this